All new at 5, the story of Shelby County Juvenile Court is, yes, there will still be fines, but Shelby County fees are a thing of the past. The reason is simple. Most people who go through the court system come from families who are very poor and can't afford to pay $125 a day if their child is put in juvenile jail. Local 24 News reporter Mike Matthews has more on what is a big change.
It might not be a big deal to you, but for the hundreds of families that come here and deal with children who are involved in juvenile detention, getting rid of the fees can mean a lot. And there is almost a cone of silence that envelops juvenile court. There are a few exceptions, but most juvenile offenders aren't named and their sentences aren't known. But parents know, especially when the court starts assessing fees.
Most of the clients that come into this building are somewhere at or near the poverty line.
Poverty is financial polio for many in this city, attacking single parents who are trying to do what they can to raise their children. The child will often end up on the wrong side of the law at juvenile court, where the family is charged $125 a day every day the child is behind bars.
What we realized when we started looking at this problem was that most of those fees were never being paid. Instead, these families would either have to file bankruptcy because of the onerous amount of fees, or they just wouldn't pay them, which would impact driver's license, jobs, you name it.
It is not a new idea, says Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris.
The last time we had a state task force devoted to criminal justice reform, it was a task force convened by Governor Haslam. That task force released a report, and in that report, one of the recommendations were efforts like this, efforts to try as best we can to reduce fees on juveniles and their families.
Will it cut crime? No, the judge admits that. Will it make much of a difference here? No, the judge admits that as well. But what he says is it gives the families at home and family structure a chance. And when the kid comes back out and goes home with his family, he has a chance. In Memphis, Mike Matthews, Local 24 News.